and out. And we flow. Just keep flowing. If you're getting out of breath, breathe out more. You might be taking too much in and not breathing out enough. So breathe up with abundance. And we go. Breathing and reaching. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Hold, exhale round. Inhale. Back bend wave. Exhale center. Get that heart extend. Go back. Inhale, stepping back, left foot back, wide open stance, other left. Okay, and we go. Inhale, open the chest to ceiling. Exhale, wide forward fold, and we're going to hold this position. So let's bring those fingertips in line with your toes. And shoulder width apart. Relax the back of the neck. Good. Activate those leg muscles, go to the inside, relax the toes. And just holding. Try and feel as if your spine is just hanging, like your traction. There's no tension in the back. Shoulders are relaxed. Deep breathing. Feel gravity pulling the head towards the floor. Try and keep those elbows in line with the shoulders, pulling in and back. Almost like you want to pull the floor backwards towards you. So you keep the hands at the elbows, that sort of an activation through the floor as well. So you almost feel like you can float up into a handstand any second. That's the feeling you want to have. That you can just float and you're just going to balance there forever. Breathe. This is one of the preparations for handstand along with downward dog. So feel where you're working here. You're going to come up slowly now because we've been holding this for a while. I want you to inhale to a tabletop. Bring your hands to your hips. Hold that tabletop position as you exhale. Shoulders are rolling back. Lead through the chest as you inhale. Up, looking towards the ceiling. Slight back bend here if you don't get too dizzy. Exhale to center. Inhale, take those arms up to the ceiling, palms facing each other. Exhale over your diagonal left. Inhale, center. Exhale to your right. Inhale, center. Keep looking towards the right. Turn that right foot and then step to the front of the mat. You're going into a balance now. So we're going and working through both the Rudasana and dancing goddess. Controversial, let's remember the dancing goddess. So we'll start with dancing goddess and then go into yoga. Okay, so you're going to, sorry, I'm going to turn back to my left and right, it's confused otherwise. So we're going to slightly soften the knees. We're balancing on the left leg first. Okay. So from here, you're going to take your right leg and rotate it out as much as you can and really sit into that left leg. You can turn that bottom leg out slightly if you need to as well. I'm sure you've seen it in those pictures, the little statue. So I'm going to do what I never do is work the mirror and mess up my left and right forever. Okay, so it'll be your right leg out on your left leg. Your left arm is forming the circle with the right. Your right arm in the mudra, in the dancing goddess. That's it. And breathe. You want to feel very like you're not static. Your movement is happening. If you wobble, you move. That's perfectly fine. That's part of it. It's very relaxed. One more breath in. Exhale. Into other side. Just take a moment. Just feel the difference between right and left side. When you're ready, you start to transfer the weight into your right leg, bending the knees as if you are sitting but not sinking. Allow your left leg to lift and turn, sink even deeper into it if you need to. Really feel that positioning. Right arm completes the circle into your mudra. Left arm, palm forward. Gaze just past the nose and hold. And with all balances, there's no judgment to the balance. It is what it is. Allow for movement. See if the movement actually helps improve your balance. Feel the wave of the air like water holding you. One more breath in. And exhale into Padasana. Good. Legs okay. So you want to just let go with the balance and let whatever messages or feelings come up, it's just for you to notice and deal with and go, okay, well, that's what's happening or not happening, whatever the case is. So we're going into your eagle now. Just get those hips to turn in a little bit. Let's try a lot of these hip openers. So again, you start in a bent position for your eagle. And you're going to start the eagle again, balancing on your left leg. Your left leg. So with eagle, it's opposite arm to leg. So you're going to take your... Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to turn my back to you. Okay. If you're really feeling it in the hips, and you're really not happy with this, and your knees are really feeling it, then instead of wrapping the foot around you completely in that position, you can just rest on the block next to you. Okay? So you don't get that tight squeeze. Okay? So it's entirely up to you. So again, going into that seated position, feel the weight on your left leg. You take the arms out. Now this is a bit of concentration. We're going to try and wrap in one movement here. So we lift your right leg. As you cross your right leg over your left leg, you're going to cross your left arm over your right arm. Okay. That's it. Palms together. Down twisting. Good. Thumbs are facing you. Gaze spots to the nose. Breathe. If you wish, you can go into full eagle, perched on the cliff, and move down, resting the elbow on your knees. Just in your own time. And if you're going to take flight any moment, just inhale slowly up. And exhale, take a second. Take a moment. Feel what's happening in your legs. And on the other side, you bend the knees, you feel the weight deep into your right leg. Arms out the sides. Left leg floats, and as you cross your left leg over, right arm crosses on top of the left, and you go into the spiral. Try not to let your elbows collapse in the chest. You're going to lift those elbows up to get that stretch across the upper back, then fold forward. Try to keep the back as straight as possible, hinge from the hips, bend the knees more if you need to. Watch your spiraling pelvis. Breathe. The tendency from this one posture is to hold the breath. You might even realize and take note of that and don't hold the breath. Inhale and slowly down. And slowly out. And continue through the vinyasa. Bring those hands to each other. Just take a moment before we continue just to feel shift of energy as we move through. What your balances have done. They change your mood. Put attention to anything. Just observe it. And let it go. And to inhale, reach out to the ceiling, reaching back into a slight back bend. Watch my heart descending into the other spine. Exhale, swan dive. forward, hands flat into Uttanasana. Inhale, left leg back into your lunge, release the back toe. Breathing into center. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, wizard. Inhale up, placing the hands, and exhale into Adho Mukha. Inhale, left foot forward, knee down. Hands to heart center. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, wizard. Inhale, place the hand. Exhale, energise. Okay, adding some stuff to it here. So I want you to inhale and lift that left leg up into one-legged dog. Now remember, no tilting of the pelvis. So I want to see height. I want to feel that you're working through the glute and keeping this rotation of the pelvis. You're getting a lengthening out of the hip socket rather than a twist to get the height. Doesn't matter about the height. That glute be burning. Okay. Now from there you're going to exhale and bring your knee, your left knee, to your left wrist. Going into pigeon, or king pigeon. And slide that right leg back. Now make sure, if you need a block, please put the block knee. Again, make sure that you've got that right hip forward, that you're squaring that pelvis. You don't want to be going into a back bend with a twisted pelvis. Impacts quite severely into lumbar spine. So lengthen through, and believe it or not, this back leg is vitally important. Work it. Really feel as if you're trying to touch the wall behind you with that back leg, and that'll get you deeper into your hip release. Soften that left hip. You're going to inhale into, this is more of a baby pigeon, it's not a full king pigeon, you're going into baby pigeon. So you're inhaling, opening the chest, shoulders back. And you're not collapsing into the back of your neck, but stretch through the stomach, right down into the hip flexor. As you exhale, lengthen forward. Lengthen, 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 lengthen. You can rest your hands under your head if you wish, or out to the side. Or rest your head on the mat and take the arms out to the side and release that hip. You don't want to see it twisted. You want to completely straight. So you always want to rotate. Lengthen up, either take the knee in a little more, so bring the heel in a little more, so it's not as much. It's okay actually. Bounce a bit more, but then drop that head on the block. Yeah, use the block. So you want to feel and make sure that back leg is the knee needs to be pointing straight down the floor and it's lengthened. So you almost like you feel like you want to go into a split with that back leg. And inhale, walk your hands back. Okay, so keep those hands nicely supporting and take the block. Going to curl that back toe under, exhale, step into downward dog.